This is a gravel ride with long uphills and fast downhills, fist-sized chuckies and eroded tracks. However, in general the route was well-maintained paths, tracks and some tarmac. The camera never does views justice, but at least some of the terrain and surfaces have been captured, to say nothing of the 16 riding pals on a mixture of gravel bikes, mountain bikes and e-bikes. We met at the Five Ways roundabout in Dunblane to start the ride, cycled up to Sheriffmuir and the MacCrae Monument, then more climbing up to the head of Menstrie Glen, a long descent to Menstrie, followed by steep climbs up the west side of the glen and onto the Sheriffmuir forest trails, then back to Dunblane. I have to say, the climb up towards Loss Hill is quite challenging, but we knew that the views would be worth it. It took a while for the whole team to make it to where the panoramic views were the best. And you could see right across the valley to Ben Lomond and the Trossachs. Once at the top, you could see the Forth Valley in the other direction towards Edinburgh. Still needed to concentrate on the surfaces as they could be a bit chunky in places. On the way down, the wind seemed to be at our backs and we enjoyed some pretty fast descents. After the long climb, there was at least a gate to give us a chance to take in the views. The rough bits definitely kept us on our toes, and for that matter, the brakes as well. My preference would be definitely to be using a mountain bike, but in saying that, the gravel bike riders seem to enjoy it as well. Quite a hardy bunch. Heading down to Menstrie, the switchbacks were great fun, although quite rutted in places, so we had to pick our lines carefully. The track up the west side of Menstrie Glen is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Its loose gravel and 15.6% gradient makes it quite challenging, even on an e-bike. After a short section of tarmac, we got onto the Sheriffmuir Big Woods and enjoyed the fast winding path as a treat after all the teeth rattling on the higher hill tracks. The downhill track is a favourite of mine, but the gravelly flat turns and the surprise burn after the bench shouldn't be really ignored, so just take care. Only one short downpour, or hail as some would call it. Other than that, a cracking day for riding in the Oak Hills. After the excellent downhill, a smooth path wended its way at a leisurely pace down towards Dunblane and then eventually home. Sorry about some of the long bits, but thought I would actually leave them in so you can experience the fantastic trails. As usual, the Ride with GPS link is below. I have to admit I've cropped the bit of me cycling the extra 20 kilometers from and to home. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.